It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. Excited, thrilled to be here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm so lucky. Tonight, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Orlando Magic. Checking out the Magic, they're not satisfied with the record over the last 10 games.
Greetings, everyone. 2K Sports brings you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And joining us in a bit later from the sidelines, Doris Burke. Looking back to the last matchup between these two teams, it was Orlando coming out with the win against Philadelphia. And they'd love to go for the sweep here and make it 4-0 in the season series.
And if you look at the numbers, guys, what jumps out at you is the balance they had offensively.
Very satisfying road win because you're right. There was tremendous balance displayed. The crowd was basically stunned at how they were able to dismantle that defense.
A look at the starting group for the Magic. Harris and Gordon, the athletic forward pair. Victor Oladipo is out there with Houdini, and it's Vucevic in at the center, filling out the middle. Kicks it to Roten. Ball's knocked loose, and Tony Roten gets the whistle there. That is his first foul of the game.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
Oladipo with the ball. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Chicago. Tipped away. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Roten kicks to Noel. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. Well, now we go to Doris Burke, who spoke with Randy Whitman. Doris?
Kevin, he's adamant that they'll need a huge effort from their big men to avoid losing all 4 games in this season series. He said our bigs can make an impact in the paint and provide that deterrent with their shot blocking. But it's also incumbent on all our players to dig in defensively and show what we're all about. Kevin, we'll see if they can gut this one out.
Thank you very much, Doris. So it's mainly about defense for them early on.
And it won't just be early. It'll be about D all game long.
Yeah, and he made that point very clearly and emphatically to Doris and his players. I think we're going to see an intense defensive performance today.
That one wide left.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempts.
Now here's Okafor. Following the miss by Aaron Gordon. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. Didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. You got to play without fouling.
No good on the second free throw. The Magic have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Houdini. He's covered by Roten. 6 to shoot. Here's Houdini. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's his first trip to the line.
He struggled mightily at the free throw line in their last game.
Yeah, it wasn't his best performance at all from the stripe. He's got to put it behind him, and I know he'd like to immediate. Even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunities.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Picked by Okafor. Lampert, guarded by Oladipo. Here's Covington, coming off a solid outing against Charlotte. Pulls up on the wing, and that one goes long. And here's the fast break. Oladipo leading the way. Here's Houdini. 29 points for him last game against Chicago.
But his passing just blew me away. To see him operate their offense that way was a breath of fresh air. And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Okafor. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And Noel kicks to Roten. Comes up empty off the pick.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Here's Houdini. Checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control a team's transition.
Philadelphia with the ball. After the made shot from Nikola Vucevic, Lambert. And it's off the back rim, no good.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
Here's Houdini. Pass to Oladipo. And the lead now, double digits on that bucket. Oladipo's got his first points in this one.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this.
Some teams live and die by the three. Let's check out the best. Number one, the Magic.
The threat of deep shooting makes everything easier offensively. They've been incredibly accurate from long range.
And the 76ers making a change here. Embiid's checked in. Hezonja, he's checked in for Orlando. Payne comes in for Oladipo. Here's Lambert. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Picked by Vucevic. Houdini passes to Vucevic. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Vucevic has got 9 points.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Now here's Roten. 9 points last game out. Embiid from 13 feet. It goes down. Magic leading by 9. Here's Houdini, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Well, Philadelphia, since the All-Star break, we get a look at the numbers they've put up. First in rebounds, fourth in opponent points per game, and they're in the top 10 in opponent field goal percentage. That's pretty good company. It points out the fact that they do prioritize the defensive end.
And also, I love their work on the boards. I mean, they put multiple bodies in the paint. Truly a team effort, and that's why they're the best in the league.
Gets the three-pointer to fall. Houdini's got 5.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Here's Covington. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Embiid the screen. And Sloan kicks to Embiid. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
My goodness, he sure can get off the ground.
One of the best in the business for sure. You're right.
I tell you what, he is an imposing finisher around the rim. He makes it look a little too easy.
And slam dunk by Harris.
And no doubt they've come into this game with a really aggressive approach, just pounding the ball inside.
It certainly is working. They're finding the open lanes to the hoop and owning this game early.
Philadelphia with the ball, following the bucket by Orlando. Here's Embiid, and it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. Fairly new group here. Vucevic checked in for Smith. Aaron Gordon comes in for Hezonja. Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for Payne. And Houdini subbed in for Payton. On the court for Orlando, Gordon and Vucevic together in the post. Oladipo and Harris are the wings. And it's Houdini at point guard.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Bulls delivered quite a performance. He had 29 points and also had an incredible amount of assists, really setting his teammates up every minute on the court. This outing just the latest from him in what has been an incredible display of basketball.
All right, thanks so much, Doris. What a great report, and what a jaw-dropping performance that was, guys.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I mean, he's given himself a hard act to follow here tonight.
You know what? But as good as he was, it's hard to think there won't be at least some sort of carryover effect, guys. I mean, he still has to be riding pretty high.
And here's Oladipo. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. There's the double team with Bogut. Gordon, the pass to Houdini. Shot clock at 6. There's the screen, up off the screen, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Noel's checked in for the 76ers. The 76ers trail by 15. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Passes to Lambert. Noel, a screen on Harris. Clock at 6. Another miss by Philadelphia.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
The 76ers have gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. And that one's good. Moten's got his second bucket tonight.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
Here's Houdini. He has 7. Picked by Vucevic. It's stolen by Bogut. Here's Sloan. Here's Lambert. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Now here is Harris. His last outing, he had 8.
Oh, my goodness. He's just getting nasty on them now. Wow.
Yeah, now that they've built up a lead, this is when he really breaks out those incredibly slick moves.
Man, like a Ginsu knife, just slicing and dicing.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. So it's Orlando now, following Tony Roten's 3. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. As we get a break in the action now, let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. Taking a look at Orlando. They've had a great season and will look to extend that into the playoffs. And, of course, there's the 76ers. Right now, quite a ways down below.
And right now for the Magic, so much has gone right for them this season. They've needed some breaks to go their way, and it feels like they've gotten them all. Now they're poised for success in the playoffs.
They look to be a dangerous team. I wouldn't have thought that a few months ago, but now I'm a believer. No slowing him down. Just incredible numbers for Houdini. He's got 11 points and 5 assists. Passing and free throws, those are 2 areas where you love to get production.
And I like the fact that he's been a positive player all day. Hasn't had a lot of errors in the game.
Your Sixers dancers.
Okay, with this break, let's run down the point guards with the most assists in the league in the past 10 games. Freak, number 1.
And he's been doing everything you want from that position, getting everyone involved, making sure the defense has to worry about all 5 guys on the court.
And he's been doing it better than any other point guard in the league. That assist total of his makes that perfectly clear. I mean, he's the best distributor in the game right now.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Now here's Gordon. His last outing, he had 8 points.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one, short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
And he gets it to go.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Orlando leading by 9. Here's Houdini. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Joel Embiid comes in for Andrew Bogut. And Robert Covington subbed in for Donald Sloan. Vucevic with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Vucevic. And Philadelphia making a change here. Max checked in. Noel against Harris. Embiid the screen. Just 5 on the clock. Changes up, and he sinks the layup. Embiid's got 9.
Guys, that time he went for the fancy finish for us there, man. That was sweet.
Here's Houdini. 12 points for him. 11 feet away. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Payne's got his first basket of the night.
And that trip played out perfectly for them.
Here's Covington looking for his first basket still in this one. There's a screen by Noel. From 13, the shot no good. Some solid defense from Harris. Magic leading by 10. Here's Houdini. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Magic.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And they're also clicking at the free throw line, not wasting any of those opportunities.
Carlos Boozer's checked in for Noel. And a change for the Magic. Smith has checked in. Here's Mack, currently averaging almost 6 points a game.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending.
The Magic have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
Really, guys, it's just come together for them at the charity stripe this season. I mean, the confidence is there, and so too are the results. This is exactly what he needs to be doing. Get himself to the line, cause some foul problems for the other team, and hopefully get some and-one opportunities as well.
56 seconds left in the first half. They get it back. The 76ers trail by 11. Roden kicks to Mack. Beyond the arc. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Houdini. 15 points in the game. Scored the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Now here's Roden. Tight defense on him. There's 18 seconds left in the first half of the game.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
Here's Houdini. He's covered by Roden. The pass to Hazanya. It's deflected. Here's Harris. No good, trying to beat the buzzer. And so we wrap up the first half. Magic lead by 8. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, what a great job you did, both moving the ball and passing it and scoring it. What has been the key for you to this point?
I've just been trying to take what the defense gives me, really. I know I can't just try and go right at them every time, but if they give me a look, I'll shoot it. Otherwise, just trying to keep the ball moving.
Kevin, an interesting response. Over to you.
Okay, Doris, much appreciated. And now for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Okay, guys, solid play so far.
Okay, Philadelphia, let's give a hand.
And now the third quarter has to get going. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Well, anytime you can get to the free throw line with that kind of consistency, that just makes every other facet of the game easy.
And, you know, they have to rotate the defensive assignment on him from now on just to avoid foul trouble on any one particular player, given how good he is at drawing fouls and how many fouls he's been drawing.
We've got Tony Roden. Nerlens Noel is out there with Robert Covington. Then there's Okafor, and it's Lambert at the shooting guard position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Here's Houdini. Orlando moving the ball around. Vucevic with the bucket.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
Roden dishes to Covington. Okafor, the pass to Roden. Okafor sets the pick for Roden. And here's Covington from the arc. Another three for Philadelphia.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Now here's Gordon. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Pass to Houdini. Kicks it out to Gordon. Wide open. And that one's good. Gordon's got 6.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside and then the nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
There's a screen by Noel. Covington kicks to Noel. And he banks in the layup.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. So spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Here is our 2K leaderboard. These teams have been in a groove from the free throw line since the All-Star break. The Magic in second.
They are really dialed in at the line, especially since the break. I mean, really shooting an impressive percentage from the line.
Donald Sloan's checked in for the 76ers. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Here's Covington, guarded by Harris, and stolen by Harris. Here's Houdini. Tries again. Oladipo misses.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Pass to Okafor. Puts up the baby hook. No good. And Orlando will come the other way. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
Yeah, their defense got sliced and diced in that game. They just weren't closing down on perimeter shooters, not nearly quick enough. And then they gave up their fair share of those point-blank shots on the interior as well.
Something was clearly amiss for them, Greg. I mean, to let an opponent shoot that high a percentage, you got to take a real long look in the mirror after a game like that.
Now here is Harris. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Here's Vucevic. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Vucevic has got 4 points this quarter.
Their prowess inside has been tremendous, guys. I mean, it's been no contest down on the low block.
And until the defense puts up a little more resistance, they ought to continue to pound them down low. You know what? You just cannot get much better of a look than that one.
Exactly. I mean, no way you expect him to miss that shot.
Now here's Payton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Here's Covington. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Clock at 4. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Harris outside. Payton passes to Harris. From the line. Not enough on that one as it misses. Some teams changing it up here. And there's a minute 45 left in the third quarter of the game. Roten kicks to Mack. Poke loose. Clock at 6. Embiid the screen. Jumper off the screen. Tries again. And the rejection by Smith. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Noel's checked in for Andrew Bogut. And a switcher also for Orlando. Gordon's checked in. And stolen by Payne. Pass to Houdini.
Let's get the ball inside.
Nice move. Outside Gordon. Orlando moving the ball around. Here's Houdini. He's got 17. Payne can't hit. 56 seconds left in the third quarter. Boozer kicks to Mack. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Mack's got his third basket of the night right there.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Off the pick, and he comes off the screen and slams it through.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time, and he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one, that's for sure.
No chance, Kevin. I mean, the screen was in the right spot. His feet were set. He would have had to go straight through him, and that's not legal.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Here's Houdini. Now the dish to Payne. The pass to Houdini. Picked by Vucevic. Here's Houdini. Misses the one-handed jam.
And priority number one has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
Okay, Philadelphia, let's give a hand.
And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Magic. Gordon and Vucevic together in the post. Houdini is out there with Watson. And it's Oladipo in at the 3 slot. And Mack kicks to Noel. Got a piece of it. All by himself. The finish. A huge slam. The perfect end of the fast break.
How about the quick hands on the steal and the quick feet on the break?
Yeah, careless, silly mistake there, though. I mean, coughing the ball up and then not being quick enough to get back on defense. That's costly.
Here's Houdini. Inside. He's looking for Gordon and finds him. Here's Houdini. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Magic.
The activity level defensively I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
Another part of their game that's made a difference tonight is all the second chance points they've been able to get.
Tobias Harris is checked in for Orlando. Now the feed to Covington. There's a screen by Noel. It's deflected. Lambert. Another three for Philadelphia.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
Here's Houdini. Picked by Vucevic. Off the screen. Okafor grabs the miss.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough. Broke putting up the numbers. 12 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
I love the rhythm his outside stroke has produced today.
Tony Roten.
He hits the second from the line. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Here's Houdini. Picked by Vucevic. Houdini passes to Vucevic. And the rejection by Noel. Covington dishes to Roten. He kicks it to Noel. And that one is stuffed right through.
And Kevin, the knack for the offensive rebound are a big part of what makes this guy special.
Not to mention, Greg, his ability to finish with strength just like that.
Yeah, he's an invaluable asset for them to have. No question about it. Boy, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger, Clark, right now.
Yeah, it's with them.
And guys, that swagger can backfire because you don't want to get your opponent a little too riled up.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Thank you, guys. I got a chance to hear what Randy Whitman was saying to the team. He told his players, turnovers are killing us right now. We can't keep trying to make the home run play. Settle down, run the offense, and make the simple pass. Kevin, sounds easy enough.
All right, Doris, thanks. 5 on the clock, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's Houdini. He feeds it to Vucevic. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Okafor with the screen on Oladipo. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
Shooting for Philadelphia. Lambert.
The first one falls. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Here's Houdini. Stolen. And they're pushing it up. That one's good, and the Magic lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Lambert.
And they have gotten themselves back into this game just in the nick of time. If that run had come any later, it would have been Katie bar the door.
But, Greg, they can't relax yet. I mean, they've still got plenty of work to do here.
Houdini, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the foul called on the Philadelphia 76ers. He misses the free throw.
You know, he's made frequent forays to the foul line. He hasn't made them all, but the overall impact has been significant.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
Kevin, it's inexplicable. A free throw shooter like him, he's not prone to slumps like this.
That's good.
And all of a sudden, the shots now falling in bunches. The complexion of this game has completely changed.
Yeah, and that was the only thing that could have brought him back in this game. Everything had to start dropping. And boy, have they gotten on a roll.
And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
Magic leading by 8. Here's Houdini. Gordon kicks to Vucevic, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Noel's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Roten. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game, now 6 for 10.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Out left to the wing, Lambert the pass to Okafor. There's a screen by Noel. Roten dishes to Noel. He used that pick just right. And now just a 4-point Magic lead.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Inside, Gordon. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. And the Magic lead by 6.
Nothing too fancy, just simple execution. That's getting the job done when they need to make every possession count.
Completely agree with that, Clark. They need stops and really can't afford any wasted possessions. Those inside shots are nice, high percentage looks.
Orlando leading by 4. Here's Houdini, picked by Vucevic, to the paint. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Vucevic has got 12 points in just the second half.
Freak. Timeout call for Philadelphia. Ladies and gentlemen, your Sixers dancers.
He's checked in for Philadelphia. And the Magic making a change here as well. Payne, he's checked in for Oladipo. And Philadelphia has possession. 6-point game. To the wing on the left. Here's Lambert. And the 3-ball is good. 19 points in the game.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Here's Houdini. He's covered by Roten. There's the pick. 6 on the shot clock. And the rejection by Noel. Now here's Roten. He's tightly guarded. Here's Embiid. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. And now just a 1-point Magic lead. Orlando, they've gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Picked by Vucevic. Here's Houdini. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Houdini's got 7 points here in this quarter. Covington kicks to Roten. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. He hits the first. That brings them within 2. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical.
Picked by Vucevic. Here's Houdini. It's deflected. And here we go. Fast break. Roten's got it. Covington's shot is off.
The bucket just not well protected, but still he doesn't convert too often. That's been the story with him.
Here's Houdini. Picked by Vucevic. Here's Houdini. Count it.
Those are huge points.
Beyond huge, partner. I mean, they needed that bucket desperately.
Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
Pass to Lambert. Gordon against Noel. Here's Roten. And the shot is long. And they go to the intentional foul. And they go to the intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management is crucial at this time of the game.
And he is unable to get the second one. So for the 76ers, their last game, a win against Charlotte. Off the inbound, no good. And Tony Roten gets the whistle there. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
A tough break there, Kevin, but frankly, they'd have a tough time coming back from this deficit anyhow.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
And he adds to their lead with some very solid free throws.
Here's Lambert. Off target with his 3. And so it's Orlando winning this one. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother him. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Plenty of assists for you in this win tonight. Did you see something in their defense that you were able to exploit?
Yeah, saw lots of things I could exploit out there. It's like every defense is a different test, but I got the answer sheet for each one of them. Seems unfair, but that's just the way it is. That's why I was dropping so many dimes on the test tonight.
You simply can't get enough of you. Thanks for joining us. Kevin?
All right, Doris, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. Now time to send you over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson for the postgame show with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game. Freak. Talk about lighting it up in the second quarter. My word, that was just huge, and the impact carried them through the entire game.
They were riding a 2-game losing streak coming to this game and could not afford to drop 3 in a row. He rose to the occasion for them tonight, big time. They needed this sort of performance from him. He took his game up a few notches. Love it, Ernie.
Something lit a fire under him tonight. He was getting after it. Every chance he got, he went to the bucket, and I mean hard. You gotta love to see a player with that kind of killer instinct. I wonder how many dunks he wound.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure